thoughts kind of watching the DeMar Hamlin situation play out and kind of where things are now?
Obviously, I give my condolences to him and his family. It's heartbreaking. Obviously, I didn't know him personally, but I can only imagine, what his family's going through, his teammates are going through, people close to him. So it's definitely a scary sight.
Is it tough to think about football?
Oh, for sure. Especially when one of your fellow players, goes down like that, an injury like that, that's life threatening. Is definitely hard.
As you said, Greg, you guys think about injuries all the time. You never think about life and death. Are conversations different around here today based on the situation?
I would just say, guys are just talking about it, between each other, and just praying and just, hoping that he wakes up soon.
As a defensive back, when you see a hit like that, which wasn't particularly violent, what goes through your mind?
It was just kind of, like you said, helmet went to his chest. Nothing really goes through my mind on the hit wise. It's just seeing him, go down is just kind of what's on my mind. The hit is not really,
That could happen. Something that could happen to you is what I'm saying. As a defensive back, you don't think, wow, that could be me.
Yeah, for sure. But I kind of try not to think like that. Obviously, I don't like thinking negatively, stuff like that. But yeah, obviously, that could have happened to anybody. So that's the scary part. Like it's one play away, you can see that it can almost, take your life. So.
Greg, what's it been like, I guess, kind of seeing that outpouring of support, including his GoFundMe that I think had a goal of $2,500 and now it's up over to $6 million?
It just shows that I feel like, outside people are starting to see, that we aren't just, football players, like we're humans. I feel like an event like that, what happened shows that, that we're humans first. I'm glad they stopped the game. And it just shows, that we are humans and, we try to go out there and, put on a show. But at the end of the day, our safety and our life, matters. So.
Greg, I know how close your family is. They waited the ambulance for his family to get out of the stands and go watch it. Like, have you had talks with your family just about this and how hard it is for them to maybe watch you play?
Oh, for sure. We never like talked in person, but just family group chats, things like that. We definitely talked about it because, like you said, that could have been me. It could have been anybody in here. So things like that just makes you, think about, how easy it is, for one play away, for something like that to happen.
One of the big topics of conversation around this situation is the NFL brotherhood and how the entire league has really rallied around DeMar. What does NFL brotherhood mean to you and what it's been like for you on the ground?
Yeah, I feel like just league-wide, it's just a respect that we all have for each other. At the end of the day, we're all, playing a game for the same reason. First, because we love it, and, second is just to make something out of it, so our family doesn't have to work ever again. So it just shows that, like I said, we all know the severity of the sport. We all do it for a reason, but at the end of the day, we all respect each other for coming out there every single day, putting our bodies on the line. As you can see, it's a very violent sport, and it's not a lot of sports out there where this such thing can, happen like that because of how violent our sport is. So the brotherhood here is amazing. Brotherhood around the league is amazing. Like, even during games, just chopping it up with guys that we're playing against, like, I feel like it just shows, the NFL, we do have a strong brotherhood.
Greg, have there been any talks this week, like amongst you guys, about like not wanting to play or anything along those lines because of all this?
No, we haven't really had those talks like that. I feel like the league, I don't know if they're talking about it like that, but we have not talked about it yet.
Is it going to be hard to practice today? And have you even thought about what Sunday could be like?
It's definitely going to be tough, to finish out this last game and just, go on the field knowing, that there's somebody out there that, is in a life or death situation. It's definitely going to be very tough. And hopefully that's why we got our guys around us and, we can all talk through it and things like that, but it'll for sure be tough.
There's been a lot of stuff talked about mental health, right, and how important is that for everybody in the league and the Bills and Bengals who saw what they saw on Monday night. How important do you think that is, and are you guys pretty open having those discussions?
Yeah, I feel like in the locker room, we have a lot of, just serious talks all the time, whether I'm talking to, a locker mate or somebody like that. But like I said, man, I can't even really imagine, like, people who, like, are very, very close to him. Like, it hurts my heart, and I don't even know him. But, once again, I just give my condolences to his family. And, hopefully sometime, soon that, he wakes up.
DeMar's only been in the league a couple of years, like you, but do you know anyone else on the team, your teammates that know him personally at all?
Nah, I don't know. Yeah.